in glory again. It's act in the morning. I'll keep pushing, even when it's storming. Gunning for titles, I'll make my stand. Claiming glory or getting sacked in the morning.
Welcome back to Norway. It's been a good start. Could have been better, but good. We've just had a few draws recently. The Sondal one, we just didn't play well up front, so we didn't get the goal. Arlesund, really annoying to draw. Went 3-1 up with 15 minutes to go. Immediately let them pull one back. And then I was so annoyed with Tag. We had a corner with about a minute left to go. And it drops to him 8 yards out. All you got to do is just hit it. It might go in, it might not go in. Just hit it. But no, tries to bring it down, loses it. They launch a counter-attack, they force a corner, they score from the corner. 96th minute, barely had time to kick off. I was furious with him. If he hits it, it could go in, it's 4-2, it's definitely game over. If he doesn't hit it, it could ricochet anywhere. They might counter still, but at least he would have done something. Very annoying way to not win a game. Anyway, today is the Cup, and hopefully a chance for us to actually get a very good win on the board, and for you to see lots of goals, with any luck. We've got some non-first team sort of choice players in, pretty much, including the goalkeeper. Apparently Liverpool playing Wolfsburg today as well, who knew? Right, okay, he's got no opposition instructions whatsoever. Brilliant. Presumably knows nothing about Tiller. Okay, I mean, they are saying for us to go attacking, so let's change this for next match only and go attacking. Because we tend to be positive these days. But yeah, generally we are going well. We were top before we drew the Arlesund game. We've slipped to third, and it's very tight up there. I think certainly us and first and second have all got 15 points. I think fourth place might have 15 as well. Okay, right, we'll do that. Right. Apparently they've done well. I expect nothing less than a win, actually, from this game. So, you know. Right, we are away. That should not make a fig of difference. They are not even 4th division, and most of the players out there are in contention at the very least for first team spots. Several of them play on a reasonably regular basis. Likes of Ars, Muir, Lamage, Clinton, Hendricks, all get in reasonably regularly. So there is no excuse for not winning this about 5 or 6, to be honest. It's good experience for some of those others who maybe need sort of a bit of game time to get themselves towards their potential. Now, I am recording this on the 26th of June, so England have played their third and final group game. They have won their group. At no point have we looked like a proper football side. I mean, Bellingham seems to have had everything that Real Madrid have given him sucked out of him within 2 weeks of turning up for England. And yeah, we just look a poor excuse for a side and a complete waste of talent. Okay. Hey! Lamage scores. Yeah, I mean, it's looking likely, barring an odd... well, actually, no. It's looking likely we'll get the Dutch, unless the Czechs win, which could throw things a little. If the Czechs get a win and they manage to finish, get a third place team out of their group, then things might change a bit. But yeah, it's not looking great. If we get the Dutch, I think we're done. The Dutch haven't shown a huge amount, but they look better than we do, certainly. And You know, they've got big Vout. Hashtag get big Vout out, basically. And even if we managed to scramble through that, we'd end up with Switzerland or Italy, and both of them have shown more than enough to take care of us. So, loved the Austrian performance yesterday. It was fantastic. They looked really good. They were very unlucky to lose to France, from what I saw. That was the game I watched without commentary on because I cannot stand them commentating on France. And yeah, I mean the fact that France, well, still haven't actually from open play stuck the ball in the opposition's net themselves. One penalty and an own goal. It's not exactly impressive. Hey, well done, Hendricks. 25 minutes into this game, I haven't really watched any of it. But we do seem to be 2-0 up and avoiding the horrendous embarrassment that would have been going out. So, and it's kind of more of a cosy Euros catch-up, really. I can't remember if I've recorded one since Scotland made everyone laugh hysterically with that 100th minute winner for Hungary. But even if I have, laugh again, why not? That's what they're there for, really, isn't it? I haven't really seen their penalty incident except in very slow motion, and honestly, looks like Armstrong's fouling him just as much. He's pulling his shirt. I don't think it's the from what little I've seen of it in slow motion, where everything looks worse anyway. It doesn't look like the Stonewall penalty that Scotland are bleating about. And quite frankly, their manager claiming that the reason it didn't go to VAR and he didn't ask him about it was because the referee was from Argentina. Like, that's got to do anything to do with it. If he's over at the Euros, he almost certainly speaks English. Because what language do you think two European international sides are gonna share that isn't English? The only other real possible option is probably French. And from the lip reading of players talking to referees, and indeed each other, during this tournament, they've been speaking English. So it's almost certain that referee speaks English, which, to be fair, is probably more than Steve Clarke does. Probably more worried about the fact his accent wouldn't have been understood by someone who actually spoke normal English. Right, well, this is all going very well. 4-0. Do hope you're enjoying the goals and not really listening to my Euros rant. But, yeah, I mean, I will also say that from what I have seen of France, they have not impressed me. I think if a decent side gets at them, they could be in real trouble. Unless they're just really reining it in and not trying because they're so confident they'll get out of the group. In which case, might have a little trouble stepping on the gas when you really need to. Oh good, Lamage is down injured. That'll help. Right, is he going to need to come off? Yes, he is. Brilliant. Oh good. Right, Patrick Rood it is then. We're going target forward. Go on, Paddy. The Rood boy. Blimey, there's some time added on for that injury, wasn't there? Struth. Tacked another 3 minutes on. That worries me, actually. If it took 3 minutes to deal with that injury, that really worries me. Right, very happy with the way things are going. Keep it up. And what I am actually going to do... Am I? I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to give Hagen a half as well, actually. Giving Valberg and Hagen a bit of game time in this one. Everyone else can probably stay on until they get tired, but yeah, we'll give Hagen a full half because they both need the match sharpness. So they'll both get a bit in this one. But yeah, this is the sort of result we should be getting against this sort of opposition. I can report as well, actually, the second team are doing very well. They're top of their division, having got relegated last season into the 4th division. And yeah, it's providing hopefully some very good match practice and a decent level of competition for those sort of younger players that I've got in that side to help them improve and reach their potential. And with any luck, of course, if they do really well this season and get promoted, then that team will be playing at a good testing level next season. And we have got some good youth players here. We've got some good youngsters coming through, especially up front. We just keep on getting recommended sort of like foreign young forwards and other people's sort of Norwegian forwards, and just thinking, we really don't need them. Oh, it's a penalty. Because we have got some really promising forwards. Hey, Rude, who takes penalties when he comes in, tucks it away. The enormous ginger-haired man. I do wonder whether I should maybe put him on the bench more as the other attacking option, because otherwise it's just sort of like more of the same. And if we're not getting anything out of the forward because they're closing down like an advanced forward, which is what we've switched to. I've changed from the trequartista now. Oh, come on, Muir, whip it across. No, that's oh, I really should have been more specific there, shouldn't I? Yeah, you had a man in acres of space out on that side, and you decided to just play a really poor ball that was easily intercepted. Well done, you, Muir. Okay, I mean, we are head and shoulders above this lot, clearly, aren't we? Oh, and that was head and shoulders above the bar, gummy. Yeah, what I was saying. Yeah, I think maybe putting Rude on the bench might be the way to go, because I mean, he does well generally speaking when he sort of has come on. Certainly in the friendlies and everything, he was banging in goals for fun, admittedly against the weak opposition. And apparently he's a decent penalty taker, which is always handy to have on the pitch. And he's just a different option. We can go that sort of more aerial kind of option and try and worry people who maybe aren't quite so good in the air. But yeah, I just did decide. I thought he'd scored then. To change it to advanced forward from trequartista, because I don't think it was sort of like with just two wingers who obviously presumably were just going down the sides, and then trequartista who was trying to find space and presumably coming deeper. We didn't really have anyone sort of really as the main actual attacking sort of threat. And we do seem to have scored a few more goals since I made the change, I think. So, obviously thanks to certain advanced forwards' reluctance to hit the ball from 8 yards towards the goal, we do seem to have also conceded a few more. But never mind. Right, well, I mean 5-0. They've clearly gave up at half-time because I said they were doing well, which is generally fatal. Never, ever, I've said it before, I'll say it again now, never tell your team they're doing well. They just immediately give up and think, oh right, well that's my career done then. Oh, Muir, come on. Gotta hit the target there, boy. But it's been a useful run out. It's got some match sharpness for people who were not regulars in the side, certainly. And some good confidence building stuff for certain people. And we're going to have to see an awful lot of the end of this game by the looks of things, unless we somehow score from this. And there is a reason for this highlight being nearly a minute long. Muir. Oh, takes his man. No, fires it over. Well, saved apparently. Muir to whip it in. No, headed away, and that's going to be it basically. Ref, not going to end the game there? There we go. Right, well, a comfortable win, 5-0. You're welcome for the goals. And we'll just go back and have a quick look and see what's coming up in the schedule. And I'll show you the table as well. Right, as you can see, I was right. I did think that was the case. The top 4 all have 15 points. Mould apparently have been beating people for fun. Although both the 2 above us have lost twice, and Sarpsborg did actually lose to us recently. Okay, and actually, yeah, we have also beaten Mould. So the only 2 teams above us we've actually just beaten. Now, we will crack on, I think, until... Now, who are our rivals? Who do they want us to be? Brann and Rosenborg maintain a higher reputation than Brann. Interesting. Or Lillestrøm, Brann and Rosenborg. They really need to make up their mind who they actually think is our main rivals. Maybe we'll come back for the Rosenborg game then, being as that is one of our big clashes. That's off. Although saying that, they're not in our derbies list anywhere. That's Lyn and Lillestrøm. And yeah, other rivals Rosenborg competitive, but okay, I don't know. In that case, no. We'll wait then, and we'll come back for the derby game, Lillestrøm. So that means I've got plenty of the season to get through, and we'll see how we're doing at that point. And I believe the transfer window will be open, so we'll have a look at seeing if we can strengthen the squad anywhere. But for now, thank you very much for joining me. Hope you liked the comfortable 5-0 win. And yeah, by all means, add to the Euros debate in the comments. If you've got anything to say on the Euros, fire away. I'm happy to discuss them with anyone who wants to chat about them. But until next time, thank you for joining me. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.